Why, hello there. How are you doing today? I want to talk about being lazy, why you should be lazy, and how to be lazy. Believe me or don't, it's your decision, really. Some people do not know how to be lazy, how to relax. And I'm not, listen. I think your ADHD brain, your brain needs to hear this right now. I'm not talking about procrastination, okay? I'm not talking about the thing where you don't do anything and then you feel bad about it afterwards, right? I'm talking about the art of being lazy and feeling better afterwards. Okay, let's talk about it. But first off, give me like an emoji of a person in a bed, okay? Because we are gonna cruise in our bed for this video. I'm actually not on my bed, but you can watch the video while you're in bed. You have the privilege, okay? Okay, good. So, what is being lazy? Being lazy normally is being used as an insult, which honestly, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Like in our society nowadays, where like everything, and I mean everything, is about society and everything is like about that, right? I think sometimes we need to just like be and go like, "Rah!" Yep, that's right. You sometimes just need to transform, be a tiny little lazy gremlin, and have fun. So, what is the difference between being lazy in a good way, being lazy in a bad way, and procrastination? So, one, there's a thing where you are lazy in a bad way, where people insult you as like a lazy person, right? That's like literally you like never clean your room, you never do any of the things you are kind of like have to do. Like, for example, if you have kids, you need to care for them. If you have a job, you need to do the job. Those kind of things, right? Things you are kind of like expected to do by society, and things you choose that you want to have like responsibilities for, like in a pet, a house, a garden, a flower, a cactus, a baby, you know what I mean. Then there's procrastination, where you have a thing to do most of the time with a timeline for like school, for like work, for whatever, right? And you're not doing that thing because anxiety, or I don't know, ADHD, and you're just on your phone, you scroll. That can be bad as well. But you know what? As a person myself who has a degree in procrastination, most of my like things, exams, I learned for exams like 1 or 2 days before the exam happened, and I got through life. And I'm not recommended to do this, right? But I also like when I had to give out like a paper, depending on like how long it would be. If it would be like a shorter paper, I'd do it like 1 day prior. If it was like be like longer paper, like 2 or 3 days prior. But like never use like any of the weeks and months they usually give you for that kind of stuff, right? So I'm not the biggest person to talk about that. But here's the thing: both of those things are not what you're gonna talk about today. The third thing is being lazy in a good way. Now, the first thing is to be lazy in a good way. You kind of sadly need to get like all the responsibilities out of the way, right? This might seem counterproductive, right? Okay, this is very counterproductive, right? Get all the things you have to do out of the way, and then you have free time. Your free time of the day, and you usually when you have free time, you have a few different like things you can do. One, you can go to sleep. Yeah, you can go sleepy. Secondly, you can go to put your phone away, Jason. Emily, I need you to listen right now. For example, you can go to sleep. You can maybe decide to do like a hobby, which can be like gaming, it can be something creative, it can be watching a TV show. Or you can like have like an event, right? You can do something with friends or whatever, right? But like all of these like planned things, they are not lazy. They are like productive and like efficient. And you might even choose to use your free time to record silly YouTube videos to have like an income and on the side. And that's not being lazy either. That's like being a baka and being a... Wait. Oh. Yeah, we're not talking about that part either. So anyway, I'm talking about the parts. You have all this free time, right? And then you actively decide to relax, to be lazy. You plop your ass down to your bed, maybe put on a candle, maybe put on some nice music, and then take your phone out and scroll through TikTok for an hour. And you know what? You know that no one will judge you because you did all the things you had to do. You don't have to meet anybody. You can just sit there and scroll through TikTok. I give you an example how this looks for me, right? I'm currently on vacation. And like during the day, I try to record many videos for this channel so that I have like a puffer, like a backlog of like videos that I can release whenever I feel like it, right? In the future when I work again. But like I do make sure that every single day I take some time to chill. Like when I wake up, I don't even leave my bed, right? Maybe I go and take a shower, but after that I like go into my bed again. I take out my phone and I'm on Reddit and I'm on TikTok and I'm having the day of my life, the life of my day. And it's just fun scrolling, having fun. Then at some point I will get dressed, go downstairs, play like an hour of video games. By this time I've been awake for like 2 to 3 hours, have breakfast, right? Then I decide to actually do some content, do some recording, do something productive so I feel good about myself. I did something on the day. But then again, I'm like, okay, you did some work. Now I'm gonna be lazy for an hour. Gonna go into my bed, go on TikTok, maybe play a video game and something like that, right? And so it's an equilibrium. It's an equilibrium. It needs to be in balance. It's like the alchemy stone. Okay? What alchemy stone? I don't know. Not mine. I don't have one. I'm not like immortal. I'm not immortal. Like, I'm not immortal. No. No, why would you say that? Anyway, you need to be lazy, okay? Being lazy is very important. It's also very fun being lazy. Just laying in your bed, chilling around. And I want to know from you now. 1, when was the last time you have been like truly lazy? And I don't mean any of the other 2 things we talked about earlier. Not the bad kind of lazy, not the procrastination kind of lazy, like the good kind of lazy. When was the last time you really gave yourself time to chill? To just be, to just exist, to not think about the future, be in the here and now. Watch some TikTok videos. When was that, huh? Okay? And please take this as an advice. 1, hydrate. Secondly, put your freaking phone away. I'm still talking. Sorry. And thirdly, goodbye for today. Don't forget to write a nice comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.